to episode 24, I think. Clean HiHoSilver. Look what we're down to. Oh yeah. Also went around and took all the loose stuff that I could find the mint marks on, got them in their place. That way, already cleaned. Clean that up. I'm getting right along. As soon as we can get these done, I can put all these in their order dates, and we'll get some final videos. And then we'll get clued in on the giveaways. But if you'd like to win some of these with some silver, go check the link description. It's HiHoSilver. Also, you can look it up, HiHoSilver or HiHoSilver Kisses. And he gives away prizes, 2-3 prizes every week, every Monday. Hashtag Monday Digs. But go check them out. Ooh, look at that. And go check it out if you're a treasure hunter or wanting to get into it, or maybe thinking about getting into it. Go check them out. Also, if you're into getting into it, go check out Shane at it'd be West Shore Hobbies, westshorehobbies.com. He's got the get up. And yeah, just go check out the whole group. I think you'll like it if you're wanting to get into the hobby. I'm going to start cleaning these up. I'm getting so close. Just a few streams away. I'll be glad when these are cleaned up. I forgot. I'll get my flashlight here in a minute. If I can't read them immediately, I'll just stack them. It helped last night. I got my flashlight, set it right here, and was able to, one after another, just nail the date and the mint mark. No problem. I had a little stack of 40s that I couldn't really tell, and a little stack of 50s the same way. But other than that, everything's going great. What's up, Brian? Or are you sure about? What am I not sure about? Just making the day. Been a long day. Been up since 4:30 and traveled a lot of miles today. But still kicking. This one's real dirty. I believe it's a 45 or 45D. I'll put that in the check later. I'm just going to try to fly through these, and some I can check later. I'm pretty sure that's a 45D. Here, I'll hold it up. Got to remember, hold them up. I want to try to fly through these as quick as possible. This one's a Rusty Dusty. I believe that's a 48. Ooh. I'll still put it in the check later for the mint mark, so I'll get that flashlight over here. Because once the 40s and 50 mint marks are separated, I don't want to have to do that again. It'd be a lot easier for me just lay them out the dates. That sounds decent. $19.42. Bing. Bing. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. I'm wore out. Oops, I still have my band on. I better take that off. Doxing myself, maybe. Yep. Got my. Somebody's gonna go back, look up my birth date, and try to put me in debt. But guess what? You're just gonna screw yourself. Ha 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 ha. I have nothing you can take. Oh crap. Eeps. I'm gonna have to clean that mess up. Whew. Dang it. Dang it. Water everywhere. At least I can smile. Worst part is these coal pennies got wet, so now I gotta lay out the coal pennies on a towel and dry it. Yeah, I Hulk smashed. Hulk smash. That sucked right into the coals. Hey, maybe they'll clean up and I'll get a better day. Man, I can't believe I spilled that whole thing of water. Luckily, none went into the good ones. Yeehaw! Right into the ones that have no date or damaged. As you can see, that's where they were. And I got water all over food, but that's fine. Got some wet duct tape. Well, shoot. Didn't expect that. Doxing myself, getting everything wet. Anybody want my social security number while you're at it? Oh, man. Well, that didn't turn out too well, folks. But I'm going to keep on keeping on. That's real wet. Bummer. I don't have extra towels with me, but I can still use this one a little bit. Not as much water. What happened? I hulked my hospital band off and my hand slipped and I hit my water and it went everywhere. All over my food and all over the coal pennies. But I'll dry them all off and it'll all be good. I was going to rewash them anyways, just to see if I could find a date on any of them. This one's turned out green. Awesome. Good times. Hit water glass. Yeah, it all splashed right up there, all over that, all over the food, and all over these coals. But at least it's just water. 1929 D. Bing. That may have slowed me down a little bit. Looks like I got all these coals to clean here in a little bit. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to dry off all these and re-clean them on stream. I already cleaned them once, but if I find any with dates, I'll put them over here, and on the next stream, I'll read them off. 50-something deal. I'll just keep putting these over here to see if I can read the dates when I get that light. I forgot my flashlight. I'll bring it over here in just a second. Can't tell. Flashlight. Let's try to go through these real quick. Where'd that funky one go? I don't know where it went. Somewhere around here. Here's one I showed in the beginning that was all bent up. Maybe I threw it back in. I threw it back in here. Looking for it. Oh no. Losing my mind. 1944 S. Sweet. Good S mint mark or penny. Sweet. The S stands for sweet. No surgery. They said I had to go back to my doctor and set an appointment for it. I've already done that. It's the same thing. They keep doing this in circles, tell you to go to the hospital. His nurse told me to. Then he said, I didn't tell him to do that. Same runaround. they'll go through this. I did this when I had a stroke. It took me 2 years, and they lost all the records, but still charged the insurance company for like 18 visits. Non-stop runaround. Can't read that one. Put it in check under light. Yeah. Welcome to impoverished third world Kentuckistan. Kentucky tries to marvel on its superior medical because they can transplant a hand. But yeah, if you're a multimillionaire, you can go see the best doctors and they'll meet you in Kentucky, and it makes the rest of the state that's nothing but drug distribution center look great. I don't want drugs, I want healed. It's like a 1917 S, I believe. It's got a slash across it. Sweet. Snitched. You switched on the doctor? Snitched? I haven't snitched on him. If I was going to snitch, it would be through litigation called medical malpractice. But no, I haven't filed litigation against him. I'm going to give him a chance to get my records to the insurance instead of lying to me over and over again. He gets them to the insurance approves it, he fixes me, it's all good. If he kills me, y'all know it's intentional. I'm just over it. I want to get things fixed. Don't want a doctor hop because they all call each other. They're all buddies. I just want to get it over with. 1916. Sweet. That was decent. I can't trust any doctor. I don't trust any doctor. Yeah, there's no doctor where I don't trust people. Trust. That's a big word. I try to be trustworthy. It doesn't mean I trust other people, though. Just because I'm honest doesn't mean other people be honest with me. 1941 D. Look, if I can get more dirt off it, but I can read it. 41 D. Bing. Word. My mission in life is to help people, help bring people to the truth in life and a way. And, you know, I'm here by God's will, not my own. So I realize that. You know, if I didn't, I'd be a criminal. I'd go out and make $1 million in the next 6 months if I wanted to, but it may be lawful, or I mean, may be legal, but it's not lawful according to the Bible of how I do it. But I can do it legally. But I'm not a money lover and I don't like screwing people over. But I know how to become a millionaire in 6 months real quick. I think it's 47 DRS. I'll put it right here. But I know loopholes in this whole government system, how they become millionaires overnight. I could do it myself, but I'm not evil. I know how that whole text code works. I know how to use it to my advantage and beat it in court if anything ever come against me. But honesty is a virtue. Can't read that one. Put it in the, it's all rusty. Put it in a check under the light. Yeah. There's a difference between legal and lawful. Legal is under a fiction. Lawful is under God. A person is not a living being. A person is a persona. It's a corporation created underneath of, it's incorporated. if you want to go into law. I'll have to look at that. It's a 36 or a 26, so I'll have to look at under light. Put it in light stack. Yeah, I know all the loops. I know how to get out of this whole system if I wanted to, but at this time of moment, since the whole system went against me, I don't have the money to get up and fight it back. That's the way they do people. But I can prove it's a fraud. The whole system's fraudulent. Coercion, extortion, usury, slavery. 1955 D, I believe it might be an S. I think it might be an S. I'll look it up under the light. Keep stacking them. I just want to, yeah, you know it. Statutes and codes are in violation of the second commandment of God because they create an image. I mean, your ID is not you. That's a picture that they took and incorporated through a digital number and tied it to your social security bond, which enslaves you and which they're able to accredit themselves. I go deep into it, but yeah, it's nothing but a usury system. I can't tell. Put that in the light. I've been on many streams over that. Got a big chunk of metal sticking out of that one. Not a big chunk, tiny chunk. Enough to puncture a hole in your finger if you hit it right. Yeah. As I said, everything is in God's hands, and if He wants me to have that done, He'll have it done. If not, He don't want me to have it done, and that's the way it is. 1956, can't tell if it's D or S because I'm blind and I need the light. At least I'm getting them clean and I'll just shine the light on them. And now I gotta dry off all these. Got water all over them. Bummer, dude. Did not expect to do that. That kind of ruined half my stream because my towels are wet and I don't want to walk all the way to the camp kitchen to grab another one. But I'll get these piles done and I'll dry these off and relook at the dates and see if I can find any more dates. If not, just start me a coal. Here, I'll just put them all in this, I guess. Definitely can't read that one, so I'll put that in the check with flashlight. Hey, what's up, Low Farm? I see you got some rain down there in Georgia. We had some rain up here. I'm in southeast Kentucky, so really not that far, just a hop and a skip through Tennessee way. You guys got a little bit warmer weather. We're up here in the mountains. Oh, Alabama. Right on. You guys got the worst weed laws in the world. It's illegal here too, but I had a buddy of mine was in Alabama and they illegally searched him. He got a year in jail just for a little bag. It's like, what? That's crazy. We got medical here. I'm a medical patient, but I can't afford that. 1955, it's another D or S. I'll have to look at under the light. But I've been to Alabama one time, and that was to buy illegal fireworks because it was the last state that still had fireworks after 9/11 that they made illegal. Because I called around warehouses and I went down there and bought like $1,000 worth of fireworks from Alabama. I got a bunch of Terminator rockets and M80s and cherry bombs and all that good stuff. The wireless detonation devices. Those were back in the fun days. You can't even buy that, anything like that here. You have to go to Mexico now to get them. But as soon as you cross into Alabama border way back then, there's a huge warehouse of fireworks to the left and a huge warehouse of fireworks to the right. Those were the days. It's like a 54D, I think. 20 plus years, yeah, it's been about that since, yeah. About, I'd say I drove there in 2002, 2003, somewhere around there to get all them fireworks. That's 22 years ago, 23. I'm having a hard time. See, I gotta get my flashlight. I think it's 1930 something on this one, but I'm gonna go through all these. I'm dried off, piled up here. I'll see the date and mint mark better. Finger got it wet on the side. Dry it off. I accidentally spilled my bowl. I was ripping off my hospital band and got all the coal pennies. Luckily, it was just the coal ones wet, so I got to dry these out here in a little bit. I'm not going to waste the stream time drying these out, but I just made more work for me. But maybe I'll get lucky and find a date or two in there. I'm going to use a flashlight this time. Yep, got my towels all wet, got the table wet, got my food wet. But hey, that's life. You gotta enjoy it. Oh. Old Peach is just down there sitting on the floor checking me out. Is it your time to shine? Is it your time to shine? You've been a good girl today other than chasing that squirrel. Yeah. And you say, I love chasing things. It's sprinkling out, Peaches. We'll wait till it's done. That way you don't get soaking wet. Come here and spray it everywhere. Right on, right on. Not the food. Oh, food dries. It's all bottled. See, I got me some wet log cabin syrup, wet honey, wet V8 juice. It'll all dry. I even got the salt wet. At least I didn't have a box of snails next to it. 1939. Bing. Right on. Peaches. She chose her name. Had her for since she was 5 weeks old, and couldn't think of a name. I named her brother Rex because I had that planned out, and just her names, and she liked that name. Every time I said that name, she'd come to it. She really liked it, so I guess you're Peaches. So she chose her own name. But yeah, I had her for over a month before she chose that name. Is that I think that says 19. I better look at it under the light. Could be 33. It almost 1913 or 1918. Hopefully it's a 13. I don't think I've had a 13 in there. Looks like a 1913S. That'd be cool if it was. Got that tiny little piece of dirt on it, maybe. Let's get in the tins. The tins, I'm probably gonna make sure they're spotless clean because odds are each one of those might be worth $1 or something. But get them clean and then see what HiHoSilver wants to do with them. And if he wants to get them in he was talking about what do you call it? Time capsules. Find some time capsules and give them away with those. Those would be awesome to give away. I'm wanting to get a hold of Mandy's Candy and see which coins she needed. I'd like to send her some coins to fill up her coin thing. What her green name's cool. Yeah. This is Smokey. This is Happy. This is Scooby. Odds are your vet smokes. But I've heard all the pet names. You think of it, I've heard it. I think my ex-girlfriend had a kitty named Stony. $19.39. Looks like a D. Got the D on it. Bing. Bing. Oh. Grab from the coal pile that I'm trying to dry off. I'm distracted. All dry. Big old water spill. Half pint doobie flowers, kitty bar. I'd say 60-80% of people smoke, even if it's only on a great occasion. But as I said, I've been a medical patient for 5 years, and I don't even waste my money on it. I used to smoke when I was a teenager, and in my 20s, I was a freight train. Now it's just a great occasional thing. Actually, smoking got me off Ritalin when I was a teenager. I was like, hey, this works better than my medicine. 19, I think it's 50 something. It's a rusty. I'll check the date under a light. But yeah, I'm way better. You know, I support all natural. I just don't like doctor meds. But hey, everybody's different. I support you and whatever decision you want to do with your body. I don't care what people do, as long as they don't force me to do it. You know what I mean? If you want to go out and Chris Farley yourself, go for it. But do whatever you want to do. Don't affect me. Now, I don't think anybody should be in prison for it unless they cut it and it hurt somebody or force somebody to buy it or anything like that, you know. But that's the government for you. That all started in 1977. 1940 D. I believe, you know, your body, your choice, but government believes your body, our property. One is named Bill by Old Man Bill. Right on. You got a lot of kittens, huh? There's a lot of wild cats around here. I've seen house cats, mixed breed cats, a lynx, a mountain lion, a panther. I'm trying to think of the other type, bobcat. All kinds of cats around here. But I don't feed them because I don't want them peeing on everything. And they come around, my dog breaks her leash trying to chase them. And then when she gets to the cat, she just sits there and goes, "Roo, roo." She don't know what to do. She'll corner it and then act all funny. She's never bit a cat, but she's had her nose sliced open twice by cats. So she just doesn't know what attack means. She's never bit anything. 57D. I raised her to be a very polite dog. I've seen kids poke her in the eye playing, you know, and she just sits there and takes it. She's a very nice dog. I raised her to be around kids. Now, if I can just keep her from wanting to chase every animal, that'd be great. She sees an animal, she's like, I gotta chase it. Yeah, she's a good one. Go look out the window, Peaches. Go look out the window. Go look out the window. She sits there and winks at me. She's like, I know it's raining, it's windy. Is there a bear out there? Is there a deer out there? Go look. Go look out the window. Go on. Is there a deer out there? Go look out the window. Go look. You don't need me to go look with you. I'll have to look under the light. Looks like 52. Stop. I forgot I had a poker tournament. Oops. 3 dog companions. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Rested close to 500 dogs and cats now. Like, you rescue animals? Yeah, okay, that's awesome. Animal rescue, sweet. If I had land, I'd be into doing stuff like that. I cannot tell. This thing looks like a big pile of rust. Maybe I grabbed that one out of the coal pile. But yeah, rescuing's awesome. It just sucks. I was talking to my buddy earlier. I was like, it's horrible how people just hook them up on a leash and they spend 6, 8 years out on a leash, never get love. All they get's a little bit of food and water, and that's it. It's like dogs are meant to, be loving animals, and I don't know. I just can't stand seeing dogs on leashes and just year after year after year, and it's horrible. There's nothing left of that one. Yeah, no life, from a puppy, they just want to be loved, have that special person to spend time with, hang out with, play with, and then they get put on a leash and forgotten about. It's just like, and I would rather take a dog to Walmart and give it away to a child or something than I would put it on a leash. It's just no life. I can't do that. Rescue people, I've seen people leave dogs on leashes. They'll have 30 dogs in the yard and they'll be all starving and have worms. It's like, I think those people need the same treatment. They need to be put on a leash and starved and given worms. But that's just my opinion. I'd rather have an honest meth head neighbor than a neighbor that tortures animals. That's horrible to say, but I believe in true law. You don't harm people or their property and you're fine. Yeah, and vets are not cheap. They're not cheap to work on animals, and that's crazy people do that. 1956D, I believe. I'll put it in the check under light. I gotta go here in a minute. I forgot about my tournament. This will be the shortest live I've done, but I will be back on later. Trying to get everything organized. I gotta let these towels dry. While I'm playing poker, I'm gonna dry up all these coals right here. And I'm going to look at those in the light. And if there's anything special, I'll save it and show it on the next live stream. But I'm just trying to get through these. I'd say 6 to 8 hours, I'm guessing. That. But I want to work on it hard this week. I might be busy a few days this week, but by next week I should be separating all these out on the table. And 1942, can't tell the mint mark. I'll be glad to get all this done and start some giveaways with HiHoSilver and help people out in the community with their collections, and be awesome. There ain't nothing I really want out of this other than to help people. Because I know a lot of people collect these. I'm not a big collector of pennies anymore. I like the large cents, but I don't have any. My large cent collection got stolen by the police, so. I can't tell. I'll have to look that in the flashlight date. I think it's a 55. Dexter with twisted paws. Bassett that was supposed to be spayed. 8 Bassett's here. Oh, you got 30 animals. Oh, that's cool. That's a lot of mouths to feed, but hopefully you got people helping out and everything. If you adopt them out, you use adoption money, I'm sure, as food money. And to have to go around to all of them all day long and spend a lot of time with them, that takes up a lot of your time. I like it when people volunteer at animal shelters. I don't have one close to me, or else I would. I've done it before. They always need people help give them baths and play with them, take them on walks. 1954D. They no help. They live here. You got 30 dogs, or is it cats that live there, or both? A lot of clean, a lot of food. How do you manage? 500 just got 4 spayed and neutered. You know that some prison programs, they do the training, as with the prisoners, and you can call them and work out things. I know in Indiana, it's $30 to get them spayed or neutered through the prison system. You might check into that. Yeah, prisoners are doing it, but it's only $30. 1944, can't read the mint mark. I think it's a D. When I worked at a hog farm, I had to neuter 500 hogs in a day. I mean, I've done it, but I don't know how they work on dogs. I could do it, but I'm not, I don't want to break no laws. Never spayed, I've just neutered. Ugh. That was a rough job, too. It was a slave job in South Texas. Never take random jobs when you're homeless. Be careful. 1951D, you might be neutering hogs and cleaning up shit for nothing. And watching Mexicans get killed by the family and then running away. Had to run away from a slave farm. Another adventure in my life. Alabama's bad feral problem. Yeah, I thought about going around. This is when I was younger, because you always see free kittens online. I thought about going around taking them and filling up a woods, just a random woods somewhere with all the free kittens. Like go around, collect 20, 30 a day, and do it for a couple years until it's a cat safari. It was just an idea, but I never did it. Because cats will survive. You don't need to feed them. They're smart. They'll eat bugs. They'll eat mice. They'll eat snakes. But it's an idea. They gang up too once you get that many of them. 1944 something. Well, I gotta jump off here. It sucks leaving great company, but I do have 2 tournaments coming up. One's already playing right now. And let these dry. I'll get these towels dry, and I'll be back on tonight to do live because I got to get these clean. I'm going to put this little stack back in here because I don't wash them up. And I'm sure Peaches wants to go outside while I play poker. Oh, there she goes. Already turned around. Clean this up and get fresh water that I plan on not spilling. Oh, that was me? No, I didn't do that. Right after I did that, they all disappeared and a new Chinese store opened. No, I'm kidding. Yep. Take care, everybody. I'm going to take care of Peaches, dry the rest of these coals out, maybe go through them with the flashlight, see if I can find any dates on the coals at least. That'd be great. And look at these that I found with the flashlight. If I find any good dates, I'll set them here and start out the next live with it. Clean this up and dry these towels out. It'll probably be a few hours they'll be dry because I don't have a dryer here because, well, I got 2 of them, but power's off over there because we're redoing power in 3 buildings. So, all right, I'll see y'all later. Have an awesome day. Blow out. I'll be out. Peace. Just a second, girl. Just a second. Oh, let me in the stream.